tonight's final. 3 dogs and 3 bitches, 1 wide runner, Long Island Jim. And let's take a look now at the early betting with Colin Betteridge.
As expected, last action is the short price favourite at 11 to 8 on. Long Island Jim at 3 to 1, Tame Flip 5 to 1, Colebrook Star 8 to 1, Jubilee Rebecca 10 to 1, Orgadonna Bay 50 to 1.
At home they are Muffin and Rosie, Becky and Jasper, Polly and Jim. But it's time for more formal introductions. Number 1 is Colebrook Star, and if he wins there really will be a celebration. Today is the wedding anniversary of his owner, Mrs. Nikki Chambers, who's also expecting a baby any day now. This handsome black dog has only won 3 races, but 2 of them were very decent contests at Nottingham, worth £1,000 one and £500 the other. The injuries that hindered his early career seem to be over, and on current form, trainer Ken Shearman will have high hopes for Colebrook Star, starting in the red jacket from trap 1. Tame Flip is number 2, came to trainer David Mullins from Scotland, where she'd been giving away starts in handicap races. 6 wins in her last 10 outings suggest the Mullins family knack is working well. 2 years ago, David's mother, Linda, trained the winner of this event, Heavenly Lady, and she also had a finalist last year. Owned by former Coventry City footballer Ken Ross, this is Tame Flip, trap 2, blue jacket. Number 3, Jubilee Rebecca. Last year's winner has qualified again and goes for the 25th victory of her career. Since she won the event last year up in the northeast, where she is trained by Gordon Brooks, this is the oldest and most experienced of the finalists. She's no stranger to big occasions. 2 Golden Jacket finals, as well as the Scottish St Leger, testify to that. Joe Robson owns Jubilee Rebecca, who runs in the white jacket and starts from trap 3. Orgadonna Bay is number 4, and with only a little more than £1,000 in prize money from 39 races, it will be a big leap forward if he could win this one. But he's made a lot of progress since he started in low-grade events at Hall Green in Birmingham, where he's trained by Bob Hall. It's nearly 20 years since the Orgadonna prefix was engraved on this trophy. Orgadonna Jock won in 1976. But owner David Robbins, a forklift driver, will have his fingers crossed for Orgadonna Bay from trap 4 in the black jacket. Last action, number 5, is the favourite. Unusually bred in Ireland from an American stud dog. Since she arrived in England, she's had 2 big money wins at Wimbledon. She's finished runner-up in the Golden Jacket final at Crayford, and she's broken the track record at Nottingham. She's only once finished out of the first 3 in her career. Trainer John Wileman, who's the joint owner with Jeff Hopkins, went very close in this event in 1992, just pipped, you may remember, with Mobile Magic. Tonight, it's last action in the orange jacket from trap 5. And it's 6, Long Island Jim. This is the wide runner who stormed through so impressively to win his heat. That was his 4th victory in 5 races. Most of his racing's been done at Bellevue, and he's based nowadays at Walthamstow, where he's had 2 impressive wins in good company. His owner, Paul Taker, is a student. His trainer, Chris Duggan, is the son of Terry Duggan, who trained Minnie Siren when she won this trophy in 1988. So watch for a late run from Long Island Jim in the trap 6 stripes. And while we've been looking at them, maybe there's been some movement in the betting market. Let's go back to Colin Betteridge.
Last action is now 5 to 4 on. Long Island Jim has drifted from 3 to 1, it's now 5 to 1. Tame Flip is now 11 to 2. Colebrook Star 8 to 1. Jubilee Rebecca 10 to 1. Orgadonna Bay 50 to 1.
And if it were only that simple, we'd all be backing winners. But now they're about to go into the traps. Number 1, Colebrook Star. Tense moments, as much for the owners and trainers as the runners themselves. Tame Flip in 2 in the blue jacket. Jubilee Rebecca, the holder, in 3 is the oldest of the 6 finalists, and next to her, the youngest. And the outsider of the 6, Orgadonna Bay. Jubilee Rebecca, when she won last year, and indeed in her heat, started from trap 1. There's the favourite going in last action. Odds on at the last show. And finally, Long Island Jim. 10 successes in 47 races, Long Island Jim. And they race now in something under 55 seconds, over 845 metres, the length of the straight and 2 full circuits. The hare is running, and this is the 1995 final of the BBC Television Trophy. And fast away was Tame Flip in the blue jacket. Long Island Jim, the wide runner, also going well, but into the first bend is the favourite, Last Action, cheered on by the big crowd here at Oxford. Very good break by Last Action. Last Action showing them the way, but still a long way to go yet. Last Action leading from Tame Flip. Last Action by about 4 or 5 lengths as they cross the finish line with a circuit to go. Last Action from Tame Flip, and having got away, this fast animal is really going to take some catching now. Justifying the odds-on favouritism, Last Action. But they're bunching behind her now. Last Action leads coming into the bend. And as they come off the bend, Last Action, who's led virtually from the start, now being pursued by Jubilee Rebecca, and Last Action has led from start to finish, fully justifying the favouritism, fully justifying the support of the punters here. Last Action from Jubilee Rebecca is the order. Owned by Jeff Hopkins, who keeps an electrical shop, trained at Monmore Green by John Wildman, who is also part owner. And we can now join Errol Blythe to look back on the success of Last Action.
It's a chance to review the race from the start, and as they leave the boxes, Trap 2, Tame Flip, was best away, showed good early pace, taking a bit of a middle course up towards the first bend. Long Island Jim got a good start, but so did Trap 5, Last Action, and she cut right across towards the rails at the first bend, and as soon as she's hit the front, well, she's going to show terrific middle pace down the far side for the first time. The odds-on favourite, she quick and clear. She was a little bit weak outside in the market, although there was one hefty bet after the heats last week, £11,000 to win 8 on Last Action after her heat win, and it looks as though that gentleman's going to pick up, rubbing his hands with glee. You can see Last Action's gone well clear, some 5 or 6 lengths clear. You've got to remember now we've still got a lap to go, and it's only in the closing stages that she begins to tire. Last Action with an 8-length lead at this stage from Trap 2, Tame Flip. Jubilee Rebecca, last year's winner, starting to pick up ground, and you can see the others are stretched out as they head down the far side for the final time. It's still Last Action with a good 10-length lead, but it's only as they go down the back straight that she begins to tire. You can see that Jubilee Rebecca, Trap 2, Tame Flip, and also Trap 6, Long Island Jim, beginning to make inroads on this lead. As they come round the second last bend, that lead's cut from about 10 lengths down to about 4, maybe 5 lengths. As they come off the final bend, Jubilee Rebecca closing all the time, Tame Flip staying on all the time as well, along with Long Island Jim, but Last Action has enough just in reserves to hold on here. A famous victory to John Wildman, Last Action, getting plenty of compensation for losing in a desperate finish a few years back. Trap 5 then, Last Action, she wins by a couple of lengths in the end, very close for second, a photograph for second there between 3, Jubilee Rebecca, and also Trap 2, Tame Flip. Last look then at the final bend, the run-in, Trap 5, Last Action, a worthy winner of the television trophy, the 36th running of this splendid marathon event. And it is a photograph for second between Trap 3, Jubilee Rebecca, and Trap 2, Tame Flip. Close up in fourth was Long Island Jim.
To speak, made